Welcome back guys to Fog Entertainment, and we are here with a brand new video talking about Power Book Force. Down, down, down. Money, power, respect. Right, I'll tell you what we're talking about here regarding this show. It's been a while since I did a theory for this. I think season 2 was very underwhelming. You know, I think there was some decent stuff in it. Like, I think like the whole Walter Flynn shootout was really good. Now, for all the comments, haha, you guys sound like Walter Flynn. Well, that's what happens when you're from the same neck of the woods as Tommy Flanagan, folks. I was born right beside that guy. And when I say right beside him, I don't mean literally. He is about 30 odd years my elder. But yeah, Glasgow. So for all the Americans out there like, oh, you sound like Walter Flynn. There's similarities. My account's a bit different from Walter Flynn's, but yeah, how cool's that though? Big Stevie Cool here, down the road from Easterhouse. But anyway, yeah, Walter Flynn, I think his death, I mean, I didn't want him to die, but I thought his death was actually pretty good. No real complaints for me. But going into season 3, we're looking at a theory. Could Tariq be the one to kill Victor Flynn? You know, it appears to be that Tommy is just going to keep working with Victor and feed the FBI bogus information, potentially. But I don't know. The more I look at Tommy, I'm thinking, like, why even keep Victor alive? It feels like they're just keeping Victor alive as like a cliffhanger going into season 2. Claudia Flynn, I mean, it kind of looks like that she just got absolutely shivved in prison. But I mean, Tariq, I don't know. I think Tommy calling Tariq for help, it just feels so forced and out of character. It's like an excuse to get Tariq into Chicago. Like, I don't know, could Power Book 2 no have ended on a cliffhanger where Tariq gets kidnapped and it's like, well, where's he going to go? Then he arrives in Chicago. Because I think Tommy working with him is so unrealistic. But, I mean, they'll probably, I think Tommy killing Victor Flynn, I think it's too obvious, man. Honestly, I strongly think that it's too obvious. So I think Tariq's going to kill Victor Flynn. I mean, I look at a bunch of other theories. I mean, we're not really going to know till a trailer comes out, but the fact that season 3 is the final season, I mean, obviously that bodes well, that hopefully they can deliver. But I just care more about Tommy than I do Tariq. And I think there's going to be a lot of people like that, like me, and I think that's the reason why I care more about Force. Like, I don't know, Ghost kicked off, and I was like, oh, this is actually like a really good show. Like, oh, this is. I think the longer we strayed from like the end of Power and more to like the end of Power Book 2, I think it quickly just became apparent. Someone commented, I can't remember what it was like the other day. They said, you know, Power Book 2 is just like a D-list show about drug dealers, and like, it's right, isn't it? Power Book, it doesn't do a good job at making you care about the characters, I don't think. I feel like in the original Power, like when Tommy killed his dad, there was emotion there. I mean, like when Tariq killed Ghost, there was emotion. You know, when Angela died, there was emotion. Even when Greg died, there was emotion. You know what I mean? I look at Power Book 2, and with the exception of Monet's death, I feel like it's very cookie cutter. And even Monet's death wasn't exactly the greatest thing of all time, like, but yeah, I'm just want to go. I mean, I kind of thought I'd just talk about the way the both shows are combining and who's like Tariq most likely to kill in this final season of Force. And when I look at it, I mean, it's not all that interesting, but I think him killing Victor Flynn is definitely one thing that we could see happening. I mean, again, we won't really know more till we see a trailer, but at the end of the day, it was definitely Tommy on the phone to Tariq. Because if it wasn't him, by God, who the hell was he on the phone to? Tell you what, that just makes it even worse. Makes it even worse. But anyway, guys, leave your thoughts down below. That's going to do it here for Fog Entertainment out in the cold, talking about Power Book. But I mean, hopefully we can get Power Book 4 Force out soon. But we're raising Ken in season 4 is scheduled for a winter release, which for me means you're probably going to get Force as early. I mean, the earliest I think is probably going to be spring, which is a shame. But anyway, guys, leave your thoughts down below. Big Stevie Cool signing out.